Let's see if this giant fluffy yarn can become the cutest eco-friendly shopper bag ever. Da 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 dee da da. You will need a fluffy yarn and a big hook. I have 20 and 25 millimeter hooks. To begin with, you need to do a slip knot like this. You can do it with your fingers, but using a hook will help you to make your bag better because you will not receive all those holes between the stitches, so you want your stitches to be very dense and thick. After this, you need to make a chain of 5, 6, 7 or how many stitches you want to start with. This will be the width of your bag. I think I did 7 or 8 for this project. And this is how your chain looks like after you finish. Now after that, you want to insert your hook in the next available stitch and pull your yarn through it, leaving the loop unclosed. Then you do the same thing with the next stitch. You stick your hook inside and you pull yarn through it, so you now have 3 loops. You will have 4, 6, 7 and how many loops that you have in your initial chain. So basically you're just leaving unclosed loops. It is creating a kind of knitting stitches pattern, I would say. Although you're using hook, you are kind of crocheting, but this is a knitting technique. So I don't know how to call it. What do you think? Write in the comments, is it knitting or is it crocheting? I think that this is knitting. And this is the result that you will have after you will do the first row from one side. What you will do now, you will turn your work around, and on the second side you also have the stitches. So you stick your hook inside the available stitch and you pull a yarn through it and leave a loop exactly like you did with the previous side. So you are creating these knitting loops on both sides of your chain, and this will be the basis of your shopper bag. Now after you did all these loops and all the stitches, you will receive something like this. I would call it a caterpillar. So in your caterpillar you will have 2 sides and all these legs. So now what you're gonna do, you just continue knitting with these loops and your hook and just insert it in your loops and pull the yarn through, but going in rounds. So you just proceed with the same technique that we did for the beginning, the first row, but now you just close it in circle and you're just doing one by one in a circle, and in such way you continue to knit until you will receive your desired length of your shopper bag. So after I finished several rounds, you already see the structure of this bag. So you just continue to knit in rounds, but you already understand how it's growing from the bottom to the top and becoming a real shopping bag. When you reach the desired height, you want to create your shopper handle. And for this you just create several air loops, a chain of several stitches. It can be 10, it can be 11, or whatever is good for your specific yarn. You want to make it a bit shorter because pay attention that this yarn can stretch a bit, so you don't want your handle to be too long, so just bear it in mind. And then you close it like this, pulling again yarn through one of the holes on the opposite side of your shopper bag. And then you can leave it like this, but to create some more stability I will do just a row of half crochet. And after you finish, your handle is looking like this. And when you finish your handle, you want to close the open loops that's still remaining, and for this you want to pull your hook through 2 loops, 1, 2, and to pull yarns through both loops. And in this manner you are closing all remaining loops. When you come to the second side of your bag, you just need to pull your yarn through the handle. It's a little bit tricky, but I believe you will figure it out. And you continue to close all the loops. Just like this, your bag is ready. So here is my mini version of this bag, also very cute. But I got the regular size shopper bag that I use for my shopping always, and I don't need to take plastic bags on the supermarket. So it's really cool, and I like the colors so much, and it's very spacious, so inside you can put a lot of things, and the handle is pretty convenient as well. So I like this bag a lot. If you want to recreate it, it's very simple to do, and it took me like a couple of minutes to do this bag, so it's really fast. I advise you to do it, and the result would be super satisfying. You can give it as a present to your friend or just use it yourself. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I love you all.